Greetings, my fellow kings and queens, nationally and internationally. I am General Ricardo Sebastian, coming to you live to address a very important matter. Some of you may have already read my post asking us to come together in unity, citywide, statewide, and nationally. And once we have organized ourselves, then we will go internationally to help our brothers organize themselves. The matter at hand is, I want you to know what you already know, but I would like us to come together to do something about what I'm about to talk about that you already know, but we are not doing anything about. Okay, so the subject matter here is our African queens that have turned against our strong African kings and our African brothers who have been equally brainwashed and have turned against us. The queens being about 40% and our brothers being about 20 to 30%, just about 30, and in between. I'm bringing this awareness to you so that we can become a powerful economic power base, a power structure that cannot be shaken and that will be respected. We must first strive to have power in every area that matters. What am I talking about? I'm talking about political power, financial power, the economic power that we need to be respected around the world. China, a nation that was just recently in the 50s dominated by Japan, is now a superpower. The only reason why China, is so powerful is because she organized herself, and because she have lived by her organizing ability, she today is a superpower. Let us learn from her example. Ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you that we have no respect from just about no other race in this world. And I'm not talking about members of other races that we have befriended. I'm talking about the people that matter of those races. I'm not talking about somebody who you hang out with, who you work with, who your neighbors with. No, the average African do not hang out nor associate with anyone, no matter their race, or live next door to them. These people are the hierarchies. We have no respect from them. But also, in our own race, our own African queens have no respect for us, which is the percentage that I outlined, just about the 40%. Again, our men, just about the 30%, and in between the 30 and the 40 to 35, have no respect for us, just like the women have no respect for us, and they have, quote unquote, ganged up on us and are taking us for bad. My question to you men is, when are you going to open your eyes and see what I'm pointing out to you? I know I wrote it, but a lot of our people don't read. But they will listen. I'm asking you to join me. You can contact me at my Facebook platform, Ricardo Sebastian, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You message me, and we will go from there, and we will plan strategically on how we are going to raise money for only the cost of what we need to begin to rise. So, for instance, we're going to need money for a website. There will be nowhere for us to collect the money. We tell people if they want to see this, we direct them to the website uh, owners that we're going to use, and we let them pay for it. Okay? That's what we're going to do, and we're going to begin communication. As we grow, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use only enough money. No, not use. We're going to have them pay the realtor or the owner of the property to, so that rather, we can assemble together and have a home office. But people don't trust organizations generally, so we're not going to get off on, oh, send this amount of money. That no, we'll tell you what we need, and you will pay for it by sending the money to the appropriate people at the time in question. I want to first begin by saying I want to thank all the women, all the strong African queens that had stood by us, all the people of the other races that have stood by us and fought side by side with us, that protest with us. And, you and I know what I'm saying is true, that, well, you give our women a pass, your only intention is to imprison, murder, or deny our African kings what they are entitled to. And at this time, I think it's high time that we do something about it. If you look at how we are being taken, man, we have lost power because our women no longer care about us because they are in the homosexual world, in the lesbianism world, pardon. The men are in the homosexual world. We lost that. We have lost our brothers and sisters in the drug world, the alcohol world, the pill-popping world. We have lost many of our people in the mental illness world, right? We have taken a significant amount of losses as strong black, not black, but African people who they refer to as black. Black is a brand, and I'll never identify myself as black at all. But you can do what you got to do to get your check, your pension, your job, whatever. That's your business. But I'm just saying to you, that's not what we are. Not going to spend too much time on that. I'm going to move forward now. Quite frankly, women are organized across the line, and we are not. Okay? We will have to use the brain of the 60% remaining of the woman that stands strong with us and put our brain power with them and begin to develop new organizations that will help our people as the women today are being helped throughout our city, state, and nation. If a woman is being beaten, she has somewhere to go. If she's being abused, she has somewhere to go. Our men today don't know where to go. And if you do go somewhere, it's in some homeless shelter that ain't worth living. You can't even breathe when you hit the shelter. Your stuff is being robbed, and you're living pretty much without security. That's not what we're talking about. In my opinion, that's inhumane. Our people have built this nation, and we deserve better. And the only how we're going to get better is if we use our tax dollars through our organizations to donate and have accountants who are a part of our organizations that will tell you how much you'll get back based on how much you donate. That's what I'm coming to you today to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday evening. It is important that you understand who your enemy is. Who is your enemy? Ask yourself this question. Who is your enemy? And when you know your enemy, what is the first thing you have to do when you have domestic enemies around you every day? I'm talking to you, my kings and the queens that stand with us, the 60 percenters. Okay? You know, and I know, that if we don't organize, the people that are organized are going to take us under. And our women have joined with the 20% men, which is our enemies, of 40% of our enemy, African sisters, has joined with the 30% men against us. And we cannot allow them to come together. So when we go for a job, and you don't have that character or the characteristics of what they're looking for, they fire you. No, we need to launch an investigation as to why. Not fire you, but don't hire you. And if they fire you to bring in who they want to bring in because they are of their kind, we need to launch an investigation right away. We need to put things in place so that we can deal with any matter under the sun when it comes to any prejudice against us. The other thing I'd like to submit to you is our women listen to a lot of rap music, people like Cardi B and others, and they are telling them, don't mess with our men unless they come with certain financial status. But we have to fix that, and the way we're going to fix that is we will form another organization in neighboring states such as Mexico and the Caribbean, and we will bring our women here to America. Because we cannot allow our men to grow old without children, because they don't have the finances that these women are requiring. And they are dying by themselves, a lot of them, because they want a rich man and they broke. Let's tell the truth. In addition, what we need to do, my fellow great kings of our motherland, Africa, I address you today to drive home the point that we must import women from other countries so that our brothers can have the woman that they need. Now, how is that done? All you have to do is travel. All you have to do after you travel is to apply through INS, which is Immigration and Naturalization Service, for a companion visa. And you can bring that woman to the United States at the appointed time that they give you. But what our organization is going to do is we are going to bring you into our organization and prepare you for such a time, because you're going to need to show that you're working and that you can take care of this woman. All right? And that's what we're going to do. We would not allow our beautiful African queens to shine on us and go with people of the other races and leave us out. We will not allow, them to live by themselves and die by themselves and leave us by ourselves. It is stupid when we can just go abroad, find someone we like, meet them on the internet. We're going to have all that set up. Look at how many men today are lonely, and they're joining with other homosexual men, and our women are joining with other homosexual women. Nothing personal against anyone, male or female. Homosexuals or lesbians, that's your business. I am here to strengthen the heterosexual men and women. That's what I'm here to do. This is what I was born, and some people are about cancer organizations, some people are about heart organizations and supporting those organizations. That's fine. It's the same thing here. This is all I'm about. I'm no judge. I'm not casting any judgment on anyone. I support whatever anyone wants to do as long as they pay their own bills. So, because I'm not paying it. So, the reality is, our men are not living like they should, simply because we are not getting what we need, especially our young men. By the time a young man hits 21, we should have him a beautiful woman. If not right here in America, it should be from abroad. Show him how to get it. We need to show our people how to get a family, show our people how to get money, because we're going to buy from each other now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to set up all the men in business, and all the men of business, our men money, are going to serve in our men community 10 times before it goes to any other sex or race, period. That is what has to be done in order for men to be successful. Never should a man be in a crisis and he don't have nowhere to turn. Never should our men be charged with a crime and he have no one to look after him because he don't have a family. Never, ever should our sisters, our 60%ers, same thing, have an issue and she's not looking after, because once she becomes a part of our organization, our sister will be looked after just as our men. This is not a sexist thing. We just need to know if you stand with us. The time have come for us to get serious, ladies and gentlemen. This is the appointed time. We cannot wait any longer to address the issues that are at hand that is very disturbing, number one, and are plaguing us severely, number two. It is high time that we act, and we act immediately. Okay? We are not going to be sidetracked by all the nonsense in this world. Again, I am not attacking anyone, but I'm protecting what I stand for. And so should you. Okay? We look at our seniors, okay, who have stood strong, are being railroaded. Our seniors who have stood strong are going up in these lines to get food. No, that shouldn't be. Let us assume our position as men. Let us continue to bring our men together internationally, nationally, citywide, and throughout our state. We don't need to come together no more. We have Zoom meetings, and I'll tell you another thing. There will be no president serving no more than 1 week. We're going to train people. This ain't the NAACP. No, it's not. Two Jewish brothers ran a black organization for so many years. No, hell no, that's not what this is going to be. We're going to make sure you can't infiltrate our organization because they ain't got no president for 1 week, and you'll shuffle and you pull a card to see if you will be the next serving president after we make sure that you are able and capable of handling the affairs of our organization. Okay? I don't want to take up too much of your time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm already 19 minutes and 15 seconds in. What I want to say to you is this is a beginning, if you act, of an organization and a movement that would prove to the world that we, us men, here in the United States and internationally, once we organize our brothers, are a force to be reckoned with, and we must be respected. We will not tolerate any disrespect from anyone, even from our own race. And we will act swiftly and decisively and execute immediately once we have the facts. Once people know that we are able, competent, and we have the resources to carry out, which I am pointing out, the respect for us will grow and grow, and people will respect us moving forward. Our women laugh at us. People of other races laugh at us. They avoid us. They have no respect for us. A lot of the lesbian women, they come and they tell us they love us. They stick us with a baby or two and have us maintain them for life while they're screwing their baby while they're in a relationship with you. Again, they are coming into our lives pretending to be straight up a woman who loves men, and men are doing it too. Those are the men that are a part of the 20%. They act like they're with us, but they're not. But we will have an interview process, and we will be investigating our members of our organization to make sure they are who they say they are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because you ain't going to come trying to run game on us and try to pull off the okie doke on us. We're not going to have that. But again, they are coming with us, introducing their girlfriend as their best friend, and they sleeping with their girlfriend and pimping you, and they want children, but they don't want you, and they sticking you for 2 children. And then laugh at you while you maintain 2 children, and then you wind up old with nothing. And marrying you, right? And then take the house from you, and then 20 years or 30 years later, not even 30, 20 or 10 years later, real estate done went up, and now you got to start over, and you'll be lucky if you're financially stable to do that. But the court don't care. You got to take care of them children. And the court is against us. Understand that. I have proof that the court, the Philadelphia court specifically, they do not even arrest and imprison the woman when they violate the court orders, but yet when a man miss his child support, one day the law says he could be arrested and imprisoned. The scale is tipped. We're going to fix that because it is wrong. We're going to fix all that need to be fixed in time. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, we have many other serious issues at hand, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I'm going to end now, and I'm going to end by saying thank you all under the sound of my voice for your time. I greatly appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing from some of you. And if I don't, and our condition remain the same, remember, numbers is power. And when 2 or more are gathered, it is said that our Creator would be in the midst. But we are part. The women are not. They are organized. Look at them. They're rising all over. And you are doing what? You are dwindling in power. You must take off your blinders. You must take off the veil. You must sober up and see just what's going on. I thank you all again for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm General Ricardo Sebastian, coming to you live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I say to you all, pleasant good evening. Enjoy your night. Take care. Bye now.